Welcome to another episode of Neon Radio. I'm Reece.
And I'm Dan.
And this week we're doing top 10 video games.
This is an interesting topic. I like this one. It's good.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Honourable mentions first.
Yeah. So this would be a quick one. So I've got two honourable mentions.
Yes.
The first one being Alex the Kid. It's on the Sega Master System. Back when I was a young kid. Not young anymore, but
I have a feeling that I'm going to be like, I don't know them with Dan's ones for some of them.
Oh, mate, it's just the age, coming through. But look, it's a 2D scroller made by Sega. Sega was very big at the time. They don't make consoles anymore. But there was an emphasis on rock, paper, scissors, beating the bosses. And it was a good fun game. And the second one is StarCraft. StarCraft, yes, that's my strategy side.
The first one?
The first one.
Yeah.
First one. It was back in the old LAN party days.
Yeah, well, the second one was supposed to be really good as well.
Yeah, they're all good. Basically, StarCraft is, if you like those type of games,
strategy-based.
Strategy, top-down, just gung-ho, make your troops and then go out for war. It was good.
Yeah.
What's yours?
My one, I had three.
Yep.
I had 13. Number 13 was BioShock Infinite. Okay. The ending of that game was pretty much like mind-boggling. Far Cry 3. It was the first Far Cry I ever played, and I played it to death. There were so many things, like being able to jet ski around the island. The sniper system was like so easy, and it made it super enjoyable for some reason.
It is an easy game.
It's a super easy game. Yeah. And then Vaas as a villain was amazing.
Yeah.
And number 11 was Assassin's Creed 2. Ezio Auditori da Firenze. You can't get much better than that as a character name. And then he just macked on chicks the whole game. That was it.
It's pretty common in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
world.
They are kind of players for some reason.
Yeah.
But the whole look of it, the whole being set in like a what era, Renaissance type of look.
Yeah,
it's just such a cool look.
Pretty good game.
Yeah. Your number 10.
Number 10. Okay, I'm going old school again. This is Commander Keen, another 2D platform game made by id. Is it id Studios or just id
Software?
id Software. Famous guys like John Carmack, John Romero. It's just a dude running around in a t-shirt, jeans, and a helmet. And he used to have a pogo stick, so you bounce around on a pogo stick and then blast aliens.
My number 10 is Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The side quests in this game are absolutely enthralling, even better than the main quests.
I hear that a lot from these guys. CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, and it's weird because like it's so rich in its side quests and the characters. You could care very little about the main quest.
Yep.
Even when it gets to the end of the main quest, you're just like, who cares?
Yeah.
And it's fine because like it's who cares about the main quest, but just the side quests are just so good, and the amount of actual things you can do that affect the end quest is just fascinating. Also introduces crazy interesting systems with the potions and swords and things like that.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my number 10.
Oh, that's good. Number 9 for me is Sonic the Hedgehog. Sega Master System game. It's pretty much the game of the Sega.
Yeah.
If you had a Sega Master System or a Mega Drive, you had Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
It's basically Mario's version on Nintendo.
Yeah.
So that's my number 9.
The speedy.
Yeah, speedier version of Mario with a anthropomorphic, I think they call it. Hedgehog.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard of Sonic, then and you're a gamer, play it.
Yeah, it's definitely a classic.
Yeah.
Number 9 for me, Call of Duty Modern Warfare from 2007. It's what sparked the franchise in most ways. And also, there's nothing better than watching John Soap McTavish and Captain Price team up together for the first time. We will never get that experience from a Call of Duty ever again. It is what it is with that. 1 to 3 of Modern Warfare is absolutely enthralling. And the reason why it's so good super simple.
Yep.
There's not a million attachments. There's not a million grenades or anything like that, or kill streaks. Just what you get.
Yep. I like that in games.
Yeah, so do I.
Simple. My number 8 is the Warcraft series. I'm just going to say the series. The real-time strategy ones.
Yes.
Yeah, not the World of Warcraft. It's
you don't like the RPGs?
No. I'm just a strategy sucker. Yeah, that's the best way I can say
I'm surprised you didn't get into Age of Empires.
Well, I do like that. I like that game as well, but I don't know, it's like the fantasy.
More intriguing.
Yeah, some of StarCraft. I just like that whole world type thing.
Yeah.
It's less realistic.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. When I play a game, I like to be taken away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Great stories. Really balanced characters and units. It's just very good for what it is.
It's dense. Like it's got a lot of lore and interesting history.
You can go into the lore. You can go into the gods. It's insane.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's pretty intriguing. My number 8 is God of War 3.
Something I want to play.
I know. It's time to play it, man. The opening of God of War 3 is a spectacle, to say the least. Like, you watch Kratos climb Gaia's back and body and fight Poseidon at the same time. This game is crazy. And it's also just super violent. And it makes a character that is pretty much on a revenge plot, you actually sympathize for him.
Yep.
And you want him to do what he does, but you don't want him to do what he does. I don't know. It's a fantastic game. And it has really good puzzle mechanics, which I don't see in many games anymore. So, I think bring back the puzzle mechanics like that.
Cool. Awesome. My number 7, now going way back again, the original Doom. So this is going back to 1993.
Wow.
So again by id Software. It was the first-person shooter game I played, and it's still stuck in my head today. And I give kudos to the team that made Doom Eternal, because that's pretty darn good as well.
Yeah.
But again, Doom, very simplistic, and it had a massive following.
Yeah, it was. My introduction was Doom 2.
Okay.
But yeah, Doom was like. We all know that's where it came from.
Amazing.
And I was surprised to hear that it was free.
Yeah, it was free. Yeah.
Crazy.
There you go.
My number 7, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I put too many hours into this game when I was a child. That was it. That was legitimately too many hours. And it's because they introduced some very silly things, but some very good things. Jetpacks, flying planes, a whole bunch of things like that were just really weird and out there.
Yeah, it's hectic. I've got to play that game.
Yeah.
Well, one of the GTAs. I just haven't played. I know, shoot me.
Well, number 5 will be your one, I think. I think you'll be intrigued by it.
I'll give that a crack.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6. This is going back to the old style games as well. So this is from the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Ooh.
Yeah, very good game. Very good game mechanics. My favourite Mario. It's the whole gravitational force pulling between different asteroids, little mini planets.
Yes.
It's awesome. Cool puzzles. Cool characters. And Mario, he's got to be in your top 10 list.
It's unfortunate I never got to experience that game.
Oh, man. It's a great game.
I experienced Odyssey, but I never experienced anything else.
Oh, man.
It's a shame.
Yeah. I just found its way. Odyssey to me is very just linear.
Bland.
Vanilla. This is, it's good.
Fair enough. Number 6 for me was Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. I know Crash Bandicoot 2 is a better game, but Crash Bandicoot 3 was my nostalgia fix as a child, and I played the hell out of this game. I had a friend that used to play it, and I would play it at his, and he would progress, and then I'd go home and progress my game. And it introduced some really cool extra things into Crash Bandicoot. Harley Davidson's, which was silly. Underwater missions, which was silly as well. But then there was some cool things. There was the flying. There was the jet skiing. So I enjoyed Crash Bandicoot 3 very much so, and it had some really good music as well.
Yeah, so I've got to play that. I've got the trilogy at home. I've just got to play it.
Yeah.
Okay, get into the newer stuff. Number 5.
Yes.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Woo!
Again, great story. I think my top 5 is moving into more of the game/movie sort of feels.
Yes. Same with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red Dead 2, it's very, very, I think, iconic in the gaming world
Classic now. Already.
Fantastic story, awesome villain. The world is awesome. Even just like feeding your horse to keep it alive, it's getting into the realistic territory. And the cinematography in the game is awesome.
The game's graphics and everything to do with that is a beautiful game.
And on last gen too, like
Beautiful.
it's so good.
And wasn't like making the last gen console like Rev, which is weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
PlayStation 4 wasn't like
that's true.
It was going all right.
Didn't
with
sound like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's What's your number 4?
Number 5 for me.
Oh, 5. Sorry,
It's 5.
Yeah,
Number 5 was the Batman Arkham trilogy and Origins.
Yeah, good
I don't
games.
want to get rid of Origins from there. I think that Asylum is the perfect way to show an enclosed game, a dense enclosed game with one location. I think City is the way you do a sequel. You open it up, still give it confinement, and give the characters more depth, raise the stakes. And then number 3 was where it kind of took a bit of a downhill, Arkham Knight, but not to its detriment. It just did things that like using story paths from other books and such, and I didn't like that.
Yep.
But the gameplay is perfect.
Yeah.
I can't think of much wrong with the gameplay.
I agree. Yeah.
With the Arkham games.
Yeah, pretty good games. Good mechanics as well. Yeah.
Number 4, man.
Number 4, the Uncharted series. Again, moving into the game/movie feels.
Well, we should do this one together because my number 4 is Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
And yours is
well,
the series.
My series, but I think 4 is probably my favourite.
Yeah, and 2 is my favourite.
Yeah. But great stories, great set pieces.
Amazing.
Just really cool moments. And the characters, they're like Indiana Jones mixed with Tomb Raider, mixed with... Who's the other one?
My one was if Indiana Jones had a baby with Prince of Persia, and then Tomb Raider had a baby with Assassin's Creed, and then those 2 babies had a baby, and that would be Uncharted.
And Nathan Drake is born.
Yeah, Nathan Drake is born from there.
Amazing series. Yeah, can't fault it, and hope they keep making them.
So do I. I would happily go on and continue a journey with Nathan Drake.
Yeah, sweet.
Number 3.
Number 3, Last of Us Part 1. Going back into the movie game thing as well.
It's a good game.
Again,
it's a good game.
I just find, actually my top 3, there's a lot of 2 main characters that you play.
Yeah.
And it changes the whole game dynamic, and I'm just going to find it hard for any new game now to beat these ones for me. So
it really is.
Yeah, Last of Us 1, amazing opening, amazing ending, amazing graphics for the time, amazing story for the time. Just a damn good game.
Yeah, it is. It is something that one should experience, and it has a lot of heart and a lot of emotion. I mean, it's aged a little bit, but not to its detriment yet again.
Yeah.
And you're not there for the gameplay for The Last of Us Part 1. You're there for the story.
Yeah, the feels. It's
yeah.
good. Yeah.
My number 3
Yep.
is Resident Evil Biohazard from 2016. This is like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre simulator. I mean, like, in all retrospect, like, once you hit that cabin, that's it. You're on a roller coaster into hell. And I mean,
I've got to play it.
It's really good. It's very, very immersive. And the cutscenes are very tense. I left claw marks in my controller. And I played the game 3 times in a very short, very, very short time.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
It's
It's
good.
really weird.
I'm going to add it to my list.
For sure.
My number 2 game is God of War, the latest one.
And I think that we should probably reveal maybe our 2 and 1 together.
Yeah. So my God of War
Because we did a bit of a thing here.
is number 2. I think these are pretty much on par.
I know, they're very similar.
Yeah. So God of War and Last of Us Part 2.
Mine is Last of Us Part 2 and then number 1 God of War.
Yeah.
So
like they're both amazing games.
Yeah.
If you refuse to play Last of Us Part 2 because of what people say, I think you're sort of kidding yourself. We did a whole podcast and review on this, so we can put the links in for that for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk a bit more about God of War.
Well, what I was going to say for Last of Us Part 2 to end it is what I had written down just really quickly, this little bit at the end of my sentence here. It's a masterpiece of art that everyone, and yes, I mean everyone boldly, should either experience or endure.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people either hate or love Last of Us Part 2. And that is the character, it's a character analysis of yourself. And that's important.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's gonna literally teach you things about yourself. But God of War God of War, God of War, the newest God of War.
Yeah, amazing game.
Oh
Amazing
God.
game. Awesome characters. Awesome. Just the fight scenes alone. It's like you're playing a Marvel movie.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. The graphics, amazing. The feel of the weapons, amazing.
There's no better gameplay experience for me than feeling God of War's mechanics. I can't think of anything that I played where I can still feel the mechanics in my hand even afterwards.
It's very natural too.
Super natural, super intuitive, very quick to learn.
Yep.
A extremely beautiful world.
Oh yeah.
Like ridiculous. And then the journey of the story and interconnecting it with the last 3 games. My God.
Yeah, if you're a dad as well and you got a son or a daughter, doesn't really matter. Man, this story will fit you so well. Like it's
It'll give you the tears, man.
Yeah, it's true.
And it'll take you places.
Yep.
And there's nothing better than seeing specific moments where a God has to tackle with who he is.
Yep.
And also now have to struggle with who his son is and how he's going to teach him how to deal with his God abilities.
Yeah.
The game's a masterpiece as well.
It's a masterpiece, yeah. Those two, can't beat them. So.
Yeah. So this has pretty much been our top 10.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out Spoil Radio Podcast at some point in time. Dan?
Yeah, so if you want to follow us for more info, more videos and stuff behind the scenes, follow us under Neon Radio Reviews under Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. And we also respond to all of your DMs, so tell us what you want us to review. Thank you for watching Neon Radio Reviews. And Dan, can you take us out?
Throw me the controller. Let's put on another game. Good night.